Hello, Cancer. This is the Mystic Kitten. My name is Michelle. I'm going to do a March 2020 reading for you tonight. We'll see what energies pull through. This is a general read. It will not resonate with everyone. That's all right. You can always check the other signs in your chart. Cross watchers, do please remember to switch the energies around. Please like, subscribe, and share to the channel so these messages can reach those that they were meant to reach. You can find me on my Facebook page if you'd like to get a private reading or look deeper into what we look at tonight. So without further ado, Cancer, let's just get this right on the go. Oh, why did I do that? Cancer, March 2020. All right. So let's lay these cards out and see what they have to say. Cancer, Scorpio just had the creativity card and the Sun of Life card. You may want to go check that one out if it's in your sign or if you're dealing with a Scorpio. The underlying energy is hearth fire, which I believe they got as well. So this to me says that you are trying to find your fire within. You're trying to reignite something in yourself that you feel like you've lost. This could be anything from your drive to your passion to a relationship. There's a fire that you felt gone out and you're trying to reignite it so that you can come into this sense of fulfillment and whole self, where you want to celebrate and be around people you love. Underneath that, we have the Archer and the Stag, which means that the only way that you're going to be able to find this again is once you can make sure decisions and you are ready to embody kind of your own empowerment again. I think it's time for you to take back your power. Pull it back. It's time for you to realize what you have and who you are again, and allow yourself to flourish in the ways that you seek. Your immediate energy, past energy, is the Green Woman and creativity, and they kind of go hand in hand because the Green Woman is all about fertility and being strong and wise and being able to look within and allow her intuition to guide her and lead her down her true path. And you can only do that if you're creative and you see the world in the thousands of colors that's there rather than just black and white. Your current energy is the Horse and exploration. And the Horse is free-spirited. So the Horse kind of does run on intuition, and it does allow itself to flow, and it lets the wind guide it. With that being said, the Horse is also very fast and can make sudden decisions without always contemplating things. And exploration tells me that you're trying to look at things from a new perspective. You're trying to make the choices that don't just benefit you, but kind of benefit your end goal. But you have to remember to not make those decisions in haste in a Horse's energy. With that being said, it's also retrograde, so we may want to hold off on making any major decisions. Explore the options before you make those decisions, I think is what the cards are telling us right now. Your immediate future is the Sun of Life and Challenge. So Challenge is depicted on this card by two female hares duking it out. Which tells me that you're either coming up against a challenge with somebody else right now. They're challenging your your authority or your decision-making process, or you're saying we should go left and they're fighting you that right is the better option. And you're trying to get you guys to this Son of Life. You're trying to reach your goal so that you can feel fulfilled, but something in your life is causing that to become a challenge, and you need to figure out what that is and decide how is best for you to deal with that. And this is, I think, where you have to remember not to use your horse energy and really explore your options and explore what that looks like. Because if you make a decision in haste, then you could find yourself falling back into this energy back here where you have to go back in and really explore and find your inner green woman again so that you can forgive yourself for making that decision. Because I feel like the decisions you're making right now are very impactful, and you need to make sure that if you want this end goal, the Son of Life, you have to do it, and you have to go through these challenges in a very intuitive exploration, using your emotions and your head and pulling everything together and collecting all your data before you make that decision. That decision has to be made in a way that you know that you will 100% in 10 minutes, 10 days, 10 months, 10 years, you'll still feel good about it. So let's get a few clarifiers up on this table, then we'll pull wisdom, and then we'll pull manifestation for you, Cancer, and you guys will be all done for March. It's telling me one more. So we're going to do one more. There we go. Can we clarify exploration, please? Clarify exploration for Cancer, please. So to clarify exploration, we got the Moon in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles. The Moon in reverse talks about... The Moon upright is like dream fulfillment. And when it's reversed, it tells me that you're unfocused, and so your manifestation isn't working, and your manifestation isn't working because you're not focused on what you want. You're not being clear with the universe, and the universe can only work with you. So if you're chasing something, it thinks you want to chase, so it will keep pulling it away from you, so you continue to chase. And you got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, which tells me that you're trying to manifest this offering, this beginning. We need another card. One more card for exploration. 2 works. You got the Emperor upright and the High Priestess in reverse. So yeah, so the High Priestess is all about like being 100% emotionally fulfilled and being able to manifest, and fertility. She's basically our green woman. So I feel like this is just telling you that you've lost that. So you worked on finding that, and then you kind of lost this because your manifestation wasn't working. Your offering wasn't showing up, right? So you kind of started... You started to not believe in your own self, in your own power. Which brings you to the Emperor. which is who I think you're trying to manifest. And so you're charging towards your Emperor, thinking you can do it with your, like, with your other senses. So, you know, being free-spirited and pulling in that energy. But you're finding this human a challenge. Whoever this other energy is, you're finding catching their eye is very, very much a challenge. Very much a challenge. Now, whether this is a person that you have a love interest in, if it's an ex, if it's a new person coming in, it could even be a job that you're trying to go after. What's this challenge? Clarify challenge for Cancer, please. So to clarify challenge, you've got the 7 of Swords, the 5 of Cups in reverse, and the 10 of Swords in the upright. So yeah, what I'm seeing is you keep taking this offering to this person. With the 7 of Swords being in reverse, it tells me that the offer is kind of being sloughed away. It's not being received well. But you're not giving up, because the 5 of Cups being in reverse tells me that you see the potential of this. You believe that this is worth the fight. And I mean, you're going to get your answer. Because the 10 is a cycle complete. It's fulfillment. Let's clarify the Sun of Life too. One more. Can we clarify the Sun of Life for Cancer, please? Anything else for the Sun of Life for Cancer? Okay, so first we've got the 9 of Cups. So that's emotional fulfillment. So with or without this person, you are going to find your emotional fulfillment. You're going to see, I feel like you're going to really start loving your own self, which is fabulous. Because the side story that you got the 4 of Cups in reverse, so that's an offer being rejected. You've got the 6 of Swords, which means moving on, making a decision and moving on. You got the Star, which tells me that you are looking towards the future and not holding on to past resentments. And you've got Judgment, which tells me that you make a judgment call and you stick to it. So I think that you are going, with or without this person, you are going to make the decision to move forward. And if this person decides to hop on your journey with you, you will be thrilled with that. But if they decide to stay behind, you'll be okay with that too. I think you just want this person to make a decision, and I think that the challenge is getting them to really make the decision. They're not giving you any answers, and I think that that's the problem. One more shuffle and we'll get some wisdom cards for you, Cancer. Wisdom cards for Cancer, please. What do we have for Cancer? All right. Let's see what it threw out for you. Strength. What a beautiful card. So there's the Strength card. This is your wisdom card you got from Oracle. And yeah, this is just telling you that you have the strength to carry on, whatever that looks like. Whatever story resonates with you, whether you just need this person to give you an answer, whether you're chasing somebody, whether you're trying to manifest something that's not coming to fruition in the time space that you want, you have the strength to overcome all of these challenges. Any of these challenges that are presented in this spread tonight, you have the ability to get through them. You just have to trust in yourself and trust in the universe and trust in the process. Be creative. If something doesn't work when you go left, go right. Let's get manifestation cards for you, and we can close up. One more shuffle, Cancer. Ooh, okay. It's done. Manifestation cards for Cancer, please. All right. So you got the elements. The element of fire, air, earth, and water combine to create powerful, productive boundaries. Spiritual, mental, physical, and emotion. And see, this is telling you that you have to embody all your elements. You have to take all your elements into consideration when you're doing your manifestation. It can't just be one-sided. You have to be very on point with what you want. Because the universe is going to play your game. Earth. Ask the element earth for grounding, stability, and strength in times of chaos. Again, another card that Scorpio got. I really think Cancer, honestly, if you have any Scorpio in your chart, or if you're dealing with a Scorpio, you need to go look at that video, because a lot of these cards popped up and there's a lot of serendipitous things that seem to be coinciding between the two. So with that, I will let you go for the evening. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share these videos so that they get out there. I appreciate you guys stopping by and spending a little bit of time with me. This is the Mystic Kitten. My name is Michelle. You have a great night, Cancer. Have a wonderful March, and I'll see you soon. Blessed be.